My name is Sergio Alvarado, and I work at a barbershop in Pomona, and I've been there for about 15 years. I exercise a lot. I go to the gym all the time. I do martial arts. I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been doing it I did it for about 8 years, 7 years. And I used to have really tight pain, really stiffness and tightness, lack of mobility. Just felt like you can't touch your toes. Something's locked in there that just doesn't let you bend. For me being a barber, as I'm standing, it would irritate me and it would bother me. So it affected me a lot in my work, in the work field, because you always feel that nagging, discomfort of tightness, and just uncomfortable, just super uncomfortable, and I would feel stinging pains sometimes. Sometimes it would get a little painful, where at the point where it would sting a little bit. I had it for about 2-3 years, the pain. Chiropractor and a lot of exercising and a lot of inversion and a lot of stretching, a lot of foam rolling. So basically, I tried all the natural things that you were to find on YouTube. How it affected my job? It actually affected me as far as I couldn't be as productive, because I would do a haircut, and then halfway during the haircut, or maybe after the haircut, I would have to go in the back and stretch, just because it was so tight and so annoying. I'm just like, I wasn't able to focus on the customer. Customer was talking to me, and I'm too worried about my back hurting. So I'd be like, I couldn't. I wasn't as productive. Instead of, when I finish a haircut and then grab another one right away, I would go to the back for about 5-10 minutes and, lay down and do some exercise, some stretches. So yeah, it definitely was affecting my productivity. Also, it would affect time with my family, because instead of me spending time with my family, I'd be in the back with the inverted table, or stretching or working out, and so yeah, it affected a lot as far as my personal life and the work field. You wouldn't think that it would, but it does. My lower back was pushed out too much. I had too much arch, and then I have these degenerative discs in my last vertebrae and all the way at the bottom, and then I had a slight misalignment. And I tried chiropractors, and chiropractors really, I would just felt like I was wasting my money, because I would give them $35 and I would walk out feeling the same, or if not, maybe sometimes worse. And it just seemed like they couldn't adjust the area where I needed it. So after a while, I stopped going to chiropractor, just because I realized, I'm just throwing my money away. They can't help me. They can help a lot of people, but me, my particular, the way my back was misaligned, they couldn't do anything for me. I found out about you guys through a friend. We always eat around here at the Pappuccino's, and then one day I was complaining about my back. He told me about a place right next to it. He's like, they look like chiropractors, and so I said, all right, I'll go check it out. And I came, and I realized that it wasn't a chiropractic place. It was something different. I was very, very shocked to see. I thought it was gonna be a chiropractor. And I saw machines, and I didn't know, something new. I never had ever seen this before. First session was really, it was really effective, because I felt the tightness in my back, it had gone away. It had receded a lot, and I really felt like the area with the problem, where I had my back problem, it felt like it was really getting a workout, and I was getting it felt like the tightness was being released, and it was very effective. The pain was probably at a 2 or 3, and it was pretty, it was on its way of getting worse, and but just very tight. I mean, just me trying to spit, twist like this, I would feel like my back's gonna just crack up on me. So it was pretty bad. After the session, yes, it actually felt it felt, the tension was released, the tightness was released, and it felt just you felt like loose, and I really was amazed that your back actually feels warm. It actually definitely went down, the pain. It went down to like a zero pretty much, you know. It came back throughout the throughout the days, but every time I would come and do a session, it would just feel like the pain was just little by little. It was kind of felt like it was going away. I knew this was something that I needed to do, and I was always looking for some type of exercise I knew, to strengthen my back, and I never realized that, that these machines existed. Usually, during the haircut, or during about, I'll start work around 9 o'clock, and by 12 o'clock I would already have to go into my inversion table and decompress. Where now I don't have to do that at all. I can work all day. And as a matter of fact, I can work all day and then go home and just relax, and and my back doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel discomfort. I don't feel that need to have to stretch. It's just it's basically another, something off my mind. Another stress off my mind. Like it just feels like I'm going in the right direction. Actually, it's back to where I was before, when I didn't have any back pain. I can cut hair from 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, and don't have to stretch not one time during the day. So that right there lets me know a lot that it's really working, because I wasn't doing that before. I was just stretching constantly, and now I don't have to stretch. It's pretty frustrating when you have to stretch it all the time. Like I say, the pain has gone away. I don't feel the discomfortness or the tightness, and I don't feel the imbalance that I used to feel. It's weird when your back is when your back is weak, you just feel like you can't even if you second guess yourself on anything, from bending over to doing anything, and I don't feel that anymore. I feel like it was, how should I say, like I feel like I don't even have a back. Like you just can't feel it. When you have back pain, your back is there, because you can just feel all the everything that's wrong with it. But yeah, I would definitely, and I've been. And the reason why I would recommend it to them is because it's the only place where you could actually focus on your spine, just strictly spinal strengthening. And that right there is something that I think every human being needs, is to strengthen their spine, because it's the most important part of your body. It affects you in every, from picking up your kid to, taking groceries in the house, going to get some 5-gallon jug of water from the store. It's for a man, it's really frustrating when you can't do those type of things. A lot of the people that I know of have back problems, and they just don't know about this place. They don't know about these machines, and definitely you need to try this, because it's something new, and it's something really different, and the conventional way of doing things, we've been doing it for a while, and you don't get the results, I think, and it takes longer, to go in that route than going this route. Coming here and using the machines, definitely your results, you get a lot faster, and you save time. My name is Sergio Alvarado, and I'm pain-free.